What's going on, guys? We are here with Firat Karatas, who has topped YCS Dortmund.
Yeah, hi there. I got top 64 with my Bystial branded control.
Crazy.
I call it.
This is
In
crazy.
short, you can call it BBC. Yeah. I ended up 39. I was X4, so 11-4 I went. And it went pretty good because after day 1 I was 8-1. And day 2 I was a bit unfortunate because, yeah, some matchups I lost a die roll, so yeah, I ended up losing. And in the last round I had to play against a teammate, Kevin, so shoutouts, he won. So yeah, shoutouts to him, congrats. And yeah.
But still a very good result.
Thank you. Let's go to the deck profile because you're pretty much interested in it. So the idea behind it is the new support is just insane. It's broken. Fun of the White, such a broken card. You probably already know what this does because of Draco Tail. And my idea behind it was, yeah, Draco Tail is good, but these cards are better. This and the new Ecclesia. So I wanted to build a deck that can play this to the maximum, that get out the most potential of it.
I see.
And not 3 because I played the OG Albas 2. You can only play 2 and 1 because this counts as Albas.
Yes.
But it's a good interruption. You have pretty good interruptions with this. And these are starters, 1-card starters. Ecclesia is also 1-card starter in this deck. And going second, it's even better because you can just special summon it if he has more monsters. So it's a very strong card. I play 1 G.Y.M. You just need it because sometimes Dust Strike can special summon this because this can reborn everything you want. It can foolish whatever you want. And this, starting with this, is pretty good because you can send Cartesia and then chain block everything, reborn Cartesia, and you have so much going. And 1 Cartesia, speaking of it, I think 1 was enough. It's a bit risky if it gets banished, but you have so much access to get back of your banished cards, so I didn't mind it. Yeah, Cartesia, you just needed a fusion. Add back in the end phase is also crazy. Your follow-up is just insane. You outgrind basically every single deck in this format.
Yeah, also the Ecclesia add back is pretty good.
Yeah, both of these get back to your hand in the end phase. And High Spirits 2. So you always get 3 cards back in every end phase, if you didn't use High Spirits, of course. Yeah, and another normal summon or opening target is Aluber. It's a very strong card because it also starts to combo if you have it can add High Spirits, and if you have the correct attribute type, you can search Fun of the White, and this starts your entire engine. And going second, you can easily break the boards because my last push is Brand Fusion, because you can force and bait so many interactions and interruptions from your opponent that the last card can be Brand Fusion. So you need this for opening or norm summon this because the norm isn't important. You have this special, you have Ecclesia special, Cartesia can special if you have Albas. Yeah. The 1 brick, but a brick that I like, is the Ecclesia target. It's a Golden Sword Soul. It sounds weird, I know, but the Griff effect is pretty insane.
What does it do?
If a monster gets banished from either player, doesn't matter, face up, you can banish it from the graveyard to special summon a spellcaster that has the same stats. That means attack and defense.
Yeah.
So you can special summon either of these. And I play Bystial, so I can control when I want to banish something to reborn any of this. And it can also special from the hand, so it means I can add this back freely, so it's protected from Bystials or caught by. And then this can then special summon it back, because people just ignore this card and banish everything else. And this also plays around Droplet and other board breakers, because you have your setup, you have layered interruptions, so you can force and interrupt with your board first, and afterwards you can just banish stuff, and then this triggers, then you get Cartesia, you can reborn back this, that gets you Ecclesia, that gets you the OG Albas, and yeah, it's so many interruptions, all layered.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and for the siding, it's also good to, yeah, it just works this siding out for some matchups. Then the one of Albion the Shrouded Dragon. The reason is because of Lunalight. Konami, please, I don't want to play against Luna anymore. Liger is an unfair card. You have to play this. I didn't main Nibiru, so I had to play main deck out, and this is the best one because this is just an upstart goblin. So I played 41 cards, and with this, it makes it 40.
Yeah.
And with the signing pattern, it also worked pretty well. So I like this card. It was nice because it also gets you Albus in the grave, or opening, or high spears, or whatever.
Yeah.
Another starter, Seifert. It's insane. This is probably the best starter.
Yeah.
And besides Fallen, because Fallen doesn't take your normal summon. The reason is Seifert can add this. It's just crazy. And what also is great with Seifert is the grave effect. So you can bridge into Bystials. It's just, this card is so insane, this deck. You add this, get your combo going, and you can bridge into Bystials.
Yeah, it
that
does
add up. Yeah.
does a lot for this deck.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also nice for siding, because there are some side cards you will get it, so it works to side it out. And I know going first you have a lot of normal summons because Ecclesia cannot special summon itself. But going second, you have probably basically no real normal summons, so this works. Can also be like the last card to normal, or just free high spirits and whatever. Then the Bystials, speaking of, just everything as a one-off.
How did you feel about that? About the
Good,
island?
pretty good, insane. I loved it because your spellcasters are all tuners. So G.Y.M, Cartesia, Ecclesia, and the Swordsword, they are all tuners, level 4. And that works just pretty good, just that good with Bystials because you get into Disparter. And Disparter is such a good card for a lot of matchups because it helps you play on the Shifter, on the Diffuser, you get back your stuff, you can negate stuff. I played against 2 Malice, Disparter was insane. And also, Chaos Angel Light Dark. There are some decks that cannot out it in the main, like Mermaid. So just Chaos Angel Light Dark and you basically win. Yeah, insane. And Druids is also nice because it helps me out Secretarian. You guys are probably wondering, yeah, this deck loses to Secretarian. No, it does not. I already considered it because you have so many outs to it. One of them is already Albus, just contact fuse it off. You have this, you can go Chaos Angel, you can go so many stuffs.
Yeah.
And yeah, the reason is you send this, and then Safer can add this back. So that's how you bridge it. And I play, yeah, I know floodgates aren't healthy, aren't good, but I played a floodgate for Dracote, Etude.
So what does this do?
It's a quick effect. I can do a synchro summon, but one of the materials has to be a dragon. That's not a problem because Albus and the Bystials are all dragon. Then you can basically, if you are fusion locked, go into Synchro Ecclesia. If you have Bystials, you can just go into Disparter or Chaos Angel, depending on the matchup. And if you control a Bystial, this says every monster that is sent for Mature as a ritual, tribute, fusion summon, link summon, or synchro summon is banished.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds pretty insane because Dracote is floodgate, they can't do anything. They can summon Artharian and bounce back my Bystials, but you can just special it back. It does basically nothing. So, yeah. And even then, you can still synchro it off and go to this Potter, like, okay, try to out this Potter. And yeah, it's a strong card. And it, yeah, with Brand of Fusion, you lock yourself, but you can just set this up. And then his turn, you can just go for Synchro Ecclesia.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice card. I know it is terrible against Radiant. The Bystials sometimes too. I mean, everyone plays Fallen of the Virtuous. And the Bystials help you to keep them out of the engine. Mm-hmm. So you have targets. And this is just, yeah, mostly MST bait. But I side it out. There's another floodgate for that. And weirdly enough, I played against 6 Radiant, which is, I think, a bad matchup, but 5 of them I won. So it's not that bad because they play a lot of one-offs. The good ones, the Phoenix, the Vortex, and the Trap. And if you just manage to banish one of them, they already cripple and struggle. And then if you banish the second one, it's just insane. So you have like this Potter to banish. You have SP to banish and Mirage to banish. So yeah, and then the matchup becomes so easy because they struggle with Sanctifier, Dogma, especially Dogma. Yeah. High Spirits, it's 1.5 starter. You can reveal basically any monster if you have the correct fusion type. And it's such as Fun of the Wild, anything that mentions Albas, any monster. So it starts a combo. It can add it back in the end phase, so it's 3 discards. It's insane because it also works with hand traps. You can discard Troll, you can discard Vader. I didn't play Vader because it wasn't that good for me because Shifter and Fissure. But Troll and Fuvalos because Rindbrum is Wind Beast. So even if you draw the brick, Fuvalos going first, you have full combo. That's crazy. Fallen Virtues, this card is broken. You already know it, everyone is playing it. Quick effect pop, send for cost. That's insane, especially for this deck. You always have a fusion grave that touch the grave.
Yeah, and it's very versatile.
Yes, exactly. And you dodge so many stuff. And in this deck, the second effect is so broken because it's just a monster, quick effect monster reborn. If you have Ecclesia, I play all of them. So except Dogmatica. But it's crazy because some matchups you can, if he summoned his Dogma, you can just take his Dogma. Now you got an unaffected beat stick, shuffle back stuff. You can take his Sanctifier. Sanctifier can reborn something. His Mirror Jade, Murakumo. I stole some players Murakumo. Also with this Potter. It's just
crazy.
broken. Yeah, it's insane. And you keep it. And the Synchro Ecclesia. If they summoned Synchro Ecclesia and I outed it, I just took it
And used
the effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it keeps staying on my side, on my field. So this card is broken.
Nice.
The one of opening. You can play more, but I think 1 was enough, maybe 2, I don't know. It helps you push more and extend. A lot of people interrupt you on Fun of the Wild, and it makes sense because this card is broken. So you just need, what can I say? This can just summon Alu because it only locks you into Fusion and Synchro level 8. So you can still activate opening because you didn't summon any Synchro. And then Aluber can search Brand of Fusion and you can do the Brand of Fusion line that I explained to you. So you can Synchro summon on his turn. And the protection from the grave is also nice sometimes. So you can just protect Mirror Jade sometimes. Or Sanctifier, if he cannot target it and has to non-target destroy it, you can just protect it. Then Brand of Fusion. Yeah.
One of the best cards in the game.
Yeah. Funny enough, my Dracotype players drew it more than me. Even though I'm playing branded, but yeah. Must be nice. Then for the hand traps, non-engine, going second cards, whatever. Fuvalos. As I said, High Spirits and this is full combo. Ash, you need it. I wanted something for Radiant for going first. And my choice was Mourner. I was playing 2. But then Titsi convinced me, a friend, said to play Purilia because going second is just insane. He's right, but I didn't want to play 2 because there are games that I go first and I don't want to draw this. And this also can interrupt in many other matchups. When they shift you can still use this.
Yes.
And the burn can come up sometimes. Yeah, maybe. Troll. Yeah, Radiant, but not also because of Radiant. I draw myself. If I get Fuvat, double Fuvat, whatever, I just draw myself. And there's a cool interaction that I maybe can explain, I don't know. Because there are some times where they can Fuva you and then you special with Albas the Ecclesia. And if you use the Ecclesia effect and they Fuva you again, you can just chain roll. And they waste basically 2 cards through just 1. And they're on the draw. You don't really search in this deck, just once. So you don't care about the draw. That was pretty nice. And 3 droplet. This card is just insane breaker. Yeah. You can dodge so many things.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it worked pretty well. So 41, I liked it. I know what I would change. The only thing is Albion, the Shrouded Dragon, because I didn't match any Lunalight, but you have to respect it, I guess. So yeah, but would be 40 without it. So yeah. Then for the extra deck, I played SP. Yeah, just banish in against Radiant. They're one-offs. and then you're pretty good. Lulu for my Dusk Dragon target, Grangonoid. Shouts to Pesca, beautiful card. This is insane because when a card leaves the extra deck from either player, you can non-target negate his face-up card onto the end phase, and all your monsters gain 500 boost. So against Draco Tail, it's pretty nice because I have a setup of Mirror Jade and this. So if they activate Ketu, Rahu, you don't really care because they always start with Rahu, and after Rahu, I summon this too. With Ketu, they can summon Secretarian. So as I said, I know that Secretarian is a problem, so I already considered it. And with this setup, if he goes for Secretarian, you have Mirror Jade to banish it, it's a Worm. If he goes for Arthurian to bounce back, add back, whatever, this triggers, non-target negated. So yeah, that's nice. This Potter, Broken, I love this card, such a good card. I got shifted a lot against Vanquish and Malice, and then with Bystials you can do so many setups. With Ecclesia and Bystial you have this Potter as a negate, this summons Ecclesia back, and now you have Albas Super Poly effect, plus this Potter negate on the shifter, so it's strong. Chaos Angel, such a broken card. It's a once per turn, so if you can, I summon this, banish, then I go for SP, and then banish, and I go Fallen Virtues, reborn this, and banish again. So, so against Radiant you can banish 3 times, all their one-offs, so yeah. Then Ecclesia, this is broken.
Heart and soul of the card.
Yeah, shout out to Roberto, thank you. This card is just crazy. I can explain it. Easy summonable, is generic. You can summon anything of your Alba stuff from grave or deck, and it tags out till the end phase, so it helps you play around Nibiru. And it triggers your Sword Soul also, so that's also nice. And the grave effect is insane to break boards. You already know it from Decotail, but yeah, in this deck it also shines a lot. Then Dogma, broken. Not for the grave effect, that too, but the field effect, unaffected 3/5 easily because I play a lot of Ecclesia, and it's on special summon to shuffle back. And the unaffected is not if it's just fusion summon. So if this gets outed, G.Y.M can reborn it, Fallen Virtues can reborn it, Sanctifier can reborn it, and you got another towers back on the field. It's just broken. Mirror Jade, yeah, insane card, you know it already. Sanctifier, you know it, it's insane. Lubellion, you need this because sometimes you can go pretty fast through your fusion monsters, so you lose a lot of resources. So you can just active Brand Fusion, chain block this with Saronir, and then get back every single dragon back to your deck and extra deck to summon this. And this is also to contact fuse, to get rid of Secretarian, or to push for OTK. I did that pretty much a lot against Ricote, because you can just Secretarian Arthurian fuse off, get this, and then with Brand Fusion you go into Albion, Mirror Jade. If he summons back Arthurian, sure, Mirror Jade banish it, and then you got this 25, Albion 25, and Mirror Jade 3000, that's 8000, it's game. Yeah, insane. Then Titanic Clad, you have to, because of Liger, and the second is search Albas, special Albas, special G.Y.M, yeah, crazy. To Albion, you have to play 2. Then Rindbroom, not only because of the Fuva target, but it's so good in your opponent's turn, because you send this as cost for Fallen Virtues and reborn your Albas, so you get interruptions in his turn. Dusk Dragon, yeah, I mean, you already know about this, insane card.
Pretty clean extra deck.
Yeah. Then from a side deck, I played, it looks weird from ratios, I played 2 Sphere Mode, 2 Nibiru, 3 Pancatrops. The reason is, first it was 3 Sphere Mode, but Nibiru is a pretty good card, especially going first. So, and a lot of decks don't respect it, so I thought about it because of Titsi. So I tried to play Nibiru in the side deck. I never needed it. There was once that I had it, I lost because of the token. It was too big. So yeah, wasn't really that nice, but Sphere Mode was insane. As I said, you don't really need your normal summon. Going second, you have Ecclesia special, Fallen, so many. And there was a Vanquisher player who had only K9 and Shifter, and he had three bodies. So I just Sphere Mode him. He lost every resources and had nothing. And then, yeah, branded fusion. Yeah, GG's. Duelists. This is my lock post side. This is for Radiant and every other matchup. People play Invader, sure, but it's only for Radiant. This is more versatile. It's really strong, and it's a one card combo. Every single one card gives out this. Then you have 2 Porulia. Yeah, makes sense. Magnus and Duster. My reason for this is double cyclone. I don't have that many spells that I can activate first, so I can chain double cycle. But I have a lot of spells that can protect these cards from negations, so it made more sense to play this to get rid of people play Diffuser. Every single deck that I played Diffuser, Mitsu, Vanquish Soul, Malice, everyone. So I had to play out for that, and this was the best one. I liked it. And even if Dracotail, you can just ash the flame, dodge it with Droplet, the Fallen Virtuous, yeah, and Radiant too. And for going first, Dracotail can play it, but I can play it better because Bystials are 25. Every single Albas Fusion Synchro are 25. Yeah, this card is broken.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice deck. Pretty nice deck profile. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, that was it for deck profile.
Do you want to do any shoutouts?
Yeah, for sure. Shoutouts to every single one of my friends. Love you, everyone. Shoutouts to my gang that traveled with me and supported me. Shoutouts to Juan, who was interested and talked with me and discussed the deck with me a lot and believed in it. That's important. So shoutouts to Tiziano. He also always tested it with me, criticized it so I can optimize it. Shoutouts to everyone else. Shoutouts to all the people of Switzerland, Vinti, Liga, best Liga. Shoutouts to the best team in the world, Team G.Y.M.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congrats, Firat. Thank you for
you.
the deck profile.
Thank you.
And see you
See
again.
you next time.
Bye.
Bye.